Welcome to the bad boy pod, talking bad boy bards, make a good girl nuts with the bad boy swag. Having conversations that a bad boy mad, sit down, relax, kick back, have a blast, enjoy the bad boy pod, brought to you by Lady Parts.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Let's have a test now.
Boom, boom, boom. Testicle on the pod.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my God.
Woman, will you please like me?
God, what a fucking day.
I can't wait for him to be our president. Just
Who?
kidding. Oh.
You tell him what I'm going to do and I'm going to...
Women, would you please like me?
Oh, yeah. The second coming is
so
coming.
Scared.
Biden is really botching up this boodles right now.
I'm so scared. I'm scared for everything.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not even up on any of the times as far as like what's happening with any of fucking Trump's goddamn bullshit.
He's just like, well, he's like on trial right now.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not even keeping up with it because it's not like, I almost said 1996, but you know what I mean. And I almost said 2006 right now, but you also know what I mean.
I don't think I know what you mean. 2016?
Yeah, but like many different years ago.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, what was that year that we
2016
had?
Was horrible, honestly, and I think this year is going to be also horrible. And
Remember
2020
how
was horrible,
aware we were of every twist and turn, though, of like the fucking Trump bullshit?
The worst thing about
we would have loved this shit.
The
Now,
worst thing about
I couldn't
2016 is when I bought a Nasty Woman shirt.
Oh,
I'm sorry, but like I literally bought that shirt, and I
wish we
think
had a
that I
picture of
somewhat contributed to the downfall of society by somewhat supporting Nasty Woman as a, I don't know, Hillary Clinton suck off shirt.
I genuinely can't believe I voted for that bitch.
Honestly,
I did vote for Bernie in primaries, though, so at least I'm not a complete piece of shit.
I mean,
My name is
here's
Diane.
the thing: are we bringing down the testicle?
Yes, we are actually. We should not talk about politics anymore.
Should we not talk
I
about
say
politics?
no
and
more
the testicle?
presidents, even.
Yeah, I think let's get rid of presidents. Let's definitely, I don't know.
Castrate all presidents. My name is Diane.
That's
Oh my
such
God.
a good platform.
I think that we should do that. If you want to become president, you got to get castrated.
Yep.
Do you want to
100%.
become president now? Let me know.
Let me know. Honestly, I think Joe Biden would still do it.
Yeah.
Jill would be like, are you sure?
Wow.
If he castrated himself, I would maybe vote for him.
And that's a Diane promise.
That's the Diane promise. But right now, buddy,
I don't think so.
buddy,
Buddy.
you
You're
better-
not my buddy.
you're not my buddy. You're definitely not the buddy of oppressed people.
Can you imagine? Oh, certainly not.
No.
Can you imagine if Gavin Newsom was running for president, which he
Yeah,
will.
it's
at
going to
some point
fucking happen.
in the next 50 years.
In the next 6 years, he'll be running for president.
It's
I think.
I'm scared.
He'll probably run in the next cycle.
I'm scared.
I am too. Look,
My name
everything's
is
a
Diane,
nightmare.
and I'm scared. No,
My name is Diane, and I am going to be Donald Trump's vice president.
Yeah, I think that's fine though.
Christy Nome, the dog murderer,
So strange. What a strange time we're living through.
went on news this week. Some news thing.
Went on
and
news.
She went on the news. You know how politicians do because this world is so. I don't. Anyway, she went on the news and she said that they should put Commander down. Biden's
the
dog
fuck
that
is-
keeps killing. Not
What?
killing people. Biden's dog that keeps biting people. And I'm
Okay.
like,
You heard the woman. Just
I'm
kidding.
like, why are you still talking
Can
about
someone
killing
put
dogs?
her down? My name is Diane.
My name is Diana, and maybe stop talking about killing dogs.
Can you stop for one? She's actually obsessed with it now. She's
She's
bloodthirsty. I think that maybe we should see if she's a sociopath.
I don't think it's a bad idea because it
She's
is
out there
very normal
murdering
to
things.
start on animals.
My name is Diane.
My name is Zoe Claren, and this isn't Julia, and she would never say something like
I
that.
would never say no, but I mean, I feel like a Netflix documentary would. They'd be like, the first sign we saw was when it started killing animals as a child. And I mean,
But it also could be like a Lifetime movie.
oh gosh, it started killing animals when it was a child.
Yeah.
This is a Lifetime movie.
Yeah, it's a Lifetime movie, but she's
Wow.
also the governor.
Oh, it's who's she the governor? I forget. I already forget.
Some fucking horrible state, I'm sure, respectfully to the people and of that state.
Respectfully, she's making it horrible. Is what,
I think it's like a north or
absolutely is what
south,
it means.
North Dakota.
Okay, great.
Let's see, and then we'll end the testicle.
And then we'll end the testicle. I've never been to any Dakotas, but I'm sure they're beautiful.
South Dakota.
I love every single Dakota in this country.
Podcast canceled because I didn't know the difference.
Every time I learn a new fact about this country, I'm like, I'm a patriot now.
I'm pretty sure the stupid fucking foreheads is in Mount Rushmore is in South Dakota.
Bam! Egg in the bottle.
Absolutely.
That's what I want to do to that place.
I want to bam it.
I want to bam egg in a bottle it. And That means respect it.
If Biden doesn't call for a ceasefire, the only other way I'm going to vote for him is if he castrates himself and also blows up Mount Rushmore. My name is Diane.
Honestly, I support you.
And I don't think that's too much to ask.
I don't think it's too much.
You know?
When you're that old, do
Yeah.
you even care anymore? Who cares?
You
I
know,
feel like
you
it's just
wanna-
less for you to worry about.
Like, you are already ruining your legacy.
By
Why
being a
not-
complete oppressive piece of shit.
Why not blow up Mount Rushmore and be known for something fucking epic and not just exclusively funding a genocide? You can also be part of destroying, honestly, a pretty shitty monument that I don't care about at all.
I feel like this only brings the podcast up. Talking about castrating Joe Biden. I almost call him Bill Biden, but I'm sure there's some kind of Bill Biden out there.
I'm sure there's a Bill Biden out
How
there.
would you feel if you were related to him? Email Diane.
If I was related to Joe Biden,
Yeah.
I
If at the
am
end of finding your roots,
99.2% Ashkenazi Jewish. I don't.
if we found out he was 0.8%, because he's not even 1%, I bet.
No, he is not. He is not Jewish. That man. That would be shocking.
That man, no.
Because Jewish men only become more Jewish the older they get.
You're right. He's really just kind of like, his face is disappearing. I feel like Jewish faces just get longer in the most positive way possible. My dad's got the longest face on earth.
My name is Two Jews hosting a podcast. So let's see how this testicle sounds. I don't even know.
My darling mama.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God.
Oh, is there? Oh,
I was looking up an update to my darling mama, and then I'll end the testicle.
Sure.
And somehow I got into this article that was like examining King Charles's body language. And it was like,
I love
you
that.
could tell by his outstretched arms that he's really excited to be back on the stage. You know, royals love attention, and you could definitely see it in his eyes. And I sense this could be a problem for Camilla because, like, he's going to want to keep being on the road. You're not going to be able to get him to stay in bed. I'm like, what is happening?
talking about. We're gonna put that in the slimer.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely find that and put it in the
Really,
slimer.
I want to see this photo they were talking about. He probably looks so asleep too.
I
He's just
know,
probably
and
just like, I want to go to bed.
There's no way that he looks like excited to be there.
I can't
Imagine I
picture
made
him
that whole
looking
thing up.
excited.
Um,
She made this up with AI.
I'm actually the body language interpreter.
She's actually Camilla as well.
I mean, why can't I? It feels like I could do that job and get paid to do it.
Yeah, you could just lie and be like, wow,
No
looks like
one knows
he's
anything.
raring to fuck his Camilla.
Yeah, it looks like he's raring to fuck Camilla because
Or-
he's leaning slightly to the left.
Or he can't wait to do like what's the next holiday, like Victoria Day
The
or
way
some
he
shit?
has his right hand in his pocket makes me think he's gonna secede the throne to
Oh, for sure. Makes me think he's going to lead this country for 30 more years.
it's like Groundhog's Day. Anyway,
this.
yeah, we can put that in Slimer. Okay.
Somebody check on the royal family.
Yeah.
Not that I want them around. It's just like they're not
Check on
fine.
them.
They're
Well,
not normal.
I think we need to send. I think with this body language interpreter needs to be deeper enmeshed into like needs to go undercover in the royal family to really see what's going on. Like I don't trust any other rat or mole to get the job done that this body. You know, we'll put the body language interpreter in Wilmer Slider.
Yeah. I really want to see what this person looks like.
I really
I'm
do
gonna
too.
body read their body language.
The same. I'm like,
Yeah.
how is this woman?
We're gonna
standing?
body read their body language in a moment.
Yeah, in a
We're gonna
moment.
look them
We're
up.
literally going to get out of the testicle and find this woman.
Literally find
I
this
mean,
person.
respectfully, not in a creepy
I
way.
know it's a woman.
It is a woman.
Yeah.
Okay, be right back.
Okay.
Okay, we found the body language expert. Her name is Judi James, and she's the best person I've ever seen.
One of her most recent. Wow. This is from today. Trump's subtle signals betray growing exhaustion and sadness at Miami Grand Prix. I'm going to send this to you.
I mean, he's literally falling asleep on the stand. Like, we
like-
know he's tired.
Listen, I get tired too, so I can imagine.
So I found this one picture of Judi James, and this is the one we are going to put in Wilmer Sliderama
Oh, yeah, she
because
looks cold.
the body language she is exhibiting in this photo of her makes absolutely no sense to me. Like, this is a body language expert. She's hugging herself. She has like one hand on one shoulder. Like,
Also, she's wearing a very cold looking dog tag.
and also she's practically Diane's sister-in-law.
Oh, practically. But this is like a Diane sister-in-law where she's just like, "Oh, this woman sends me so many diet articles. I cannot stand her."
This woman, Judi James, she puts you on her newsletter just when you exchange email addresses.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
And she has like a signature in her email that's just like Judi with an I, and like the I dot is like animated with a butterfly.
Oh, for sure.
Wow.
I mean, Judi James is the new patron saint of the pod. She's absolutely the new body language expert for the pod.
Wow, she really is. Body language expert. She's like clasping her own arms, but this seems like it's photoshopped almost. You know what I mean?
I mean, what is this body language showing? That she loves herself?
I think so. I think it's more like, I think she's trying to protect herself.
Oh,
She's like, don't hurt me.
yeah, she's protecting herself from the haters.
Because usually if you cross your arms in something, it's usually, I mean, like, what does this look like to you?
You look off-putting. You honestly look like you want nothing to do with me.
So she looks like she wants nothing to do with anybody, but it's more like, I don't want any. But look, she has her hands in her pockets. Where are her hands and her arms?
Yeah,
I don't
then
think
there's
this
this
woman
other
likes
picture.
her hands.
There's this other picture of Judi James where her hands are in her pockets. There's this other one where she's doing a very strange thing with one of her hands. Look at this.
Judi James.
I don't know.
What's happening?
I think for someone who's
Hands not a prop.
I think for someone who's so keen on criticizing King Charles's body language, she needs to work on her
Perfect.
own.
I almost called him president. Our perfect king.
Our perfect king. Like, show some respect, Judi.
Yeah, she's really got a lot happening with her hands here.
She has a lot happening with her hands, but she definitely has a signature look, and I can't blame her for that. All right. My name is
Wow.
Julia Davidovich. Oh, excuse me.
Sorry.
One
What were you
final
gonna
on
say?
Judi James.
One final. Body language expert Judi James analyzes Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, what does she say about Gwyneth? This is going to turn into the Judi James podcast.
We're really good.
Hour.
I love her now.
No, I mean,
In
she's
like an interesting way.
she's my best friend. I wonder if she would come on the podcast.
Wow, okay. Judi James has analyzed Paltrow's behavior and revealed that she believes the Hollywood actress has breezed into court like a school teacher arriving to start lessons.
Oh, wow. And she's such a good writer, too.
Paltrow's body language seems to fluctuate between two extremes, with her brows raised in the highest of or arches, typo, and her chin lifted. She can appear superior and slightly dismissive. I want her to read me so bad now. As she takes her seat, she wriggles into her chair and crosses her legs with an air of deliberation. Smoothing and straightening her clothes and her hair, she pulls her jumper down over her torso as though trying to establish a sense of calm order and control. As the prosecutor is speaking, there is even what looks like a gentle tapping of her fingers to suggest impatience.
Oh, well, we knew that one already.
But then there's a nonverbal cue that looked to be designed to suggest vulnerability and a desire to self-protect or hide, much like her photo where she's protecting herself with her arms.
Oh, wow. Now Julia's the body language expert.
Now I'm reading her. The roll neck of her jumper is not rolled over, so it sticks up like a funnel with her head poking out the top. Okay, now you're just calling her
Okay,
a
I
troll.
really need
Okay,
to
this
just
is
read
enough.
some of her tweets.
Please do.
Princess Charlotte looks, quote, assertive in 9th birthday picture.
Assertive? A
Assertive?
9-year-old is assertive.
That's like also
Wow.
she is Okay, and it says
She's
there's a picture
literally-
of her.
wow.
There's a picture of her from last year, and it says 2023 playful, and then from this year it says 2024 assertive and elegant.
I'm sorry, we're going to have to put this in the slide.
I mean, we're gonna have to
nuts.
figure out what to do with this because Judi James is the most beautiful woman I've ever heard. Okay, here's the next one.
Oh my God. Wow, that picture of Trump is amazing, though.
Mark Wahlberg
Oh.
looks upbeat and carefree
Wow.
after David Beckham lawsuit.
After David Beckham lawsuit.
I did not know.
I didn't know they sued each other. Okay, beautiful. Or whatever.
Justin Bieber shows solitary distress after shedding bottled up tears.
This is my favorite new account ever. Now I kind of want to follow her.
Judi, I feel like something's oh my God. Alec Baldwin dour and wary as he breaks cover after being ambushed by activists.
That I believe.
The thing is, like, I think we have a lot of...
Did she call him Dewey?
No.
Oh, I thought
Dour and wary.
Oh, wow. I don't know what.
I feel like we have a lot of shared interests, us and Judi James. And I think, like, we'd have a lot to talk about.
Come on the pod, Judi James.
Come on the pod and we
You
can talk
judgmental
about...
bitch. Just
We
kidding.
could talk about Kanye and Bianca showing signs of disassociation. And, you know, we could have a great convo about that.
I love speculating, and so does she.
She
Oh,
loves
is that the Golden Bachelor? Please tell me what she said about them in that
Yeah,
photo.
she said Gary Turner and Teresa Nist showed red flags just days before divorce. Let's see what her red flags are, and then we'll move on to the rest of the podcast.
Sorry, we're spending so much time on this. It's
I mean, whatever.
my
We
new
can skip a
obsession.
section or something. There were more red flags here than on the beach at Amity Island in the movie Jaws.
I'm sorry.
This is a quote from Judi.
Extremely long.
She's my best friend. I've never been more obsessed with somebody in my life.
AI?
When a couple wants to signal mutual love and affection, they should both be working the poses, especially when they are high-profile
Working
reality
the
celebrities.
poses.
It was Gary's habit to let Teresa work all their poses together while he became increasingly statue-like and unresponsive. His eyes and smile in these poses are aimed fully at the cameras, suggesting fame has gone to his head more than Teresa's. He stands with his arms down at his side and gives the impression that Teresa is a fan who has snuck up for a selfie at a waxwork expedition.
Oh my God.
Judi is literally...
wow.
I need to go to dinner with her. Like
She's really reading them.
she
to
is.
absolute filth.
Teresa is doing everything in her body language here to look like the smitten bride, clinging to Jerry's arm and snuggling her head
clinging?
tilted towards him and a girlish in-love smile on her face.
If I'm ever told that I'm clinging to someone's arm, I'm going to kill myself.
Ay, ay, ay,
Good
ay, ay.
Lord.
There were never any signs that this relationship had legs. What do you know, Judi? I can't.
Bam! Egg in the bottle.
Anyway, bam, egg in the bottle.
Divorce.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
Judi James.
It would be so hard to be married to Judi James. My name is Julia Davidovich.
Yeah, literally.
Yep.
My name is Zoe Clark, and honestly, I would throuple marry these, but just for the insurance money.
Oh.
Not legal here, though.
I feel like she's British because why else would she talk about? She just has a British sensibility.
She definitely is British.
More red flags than the Amityville whatever beach.
Than
in
the
Jaws.
Amityville beach disaster in Jaws.
Exactly.
What the fuck? She sounds like Robin Leach on that show. Did you ever watch that show or whatever? Like Lifestyles Luch and Famous.
No.
No? Did they only have it in... That can't be possible. But
No,
I
on
swear
E?
to- yeah, it wasn't.
Oh, yeah, I did watch that.
Well, we didn't have E. We had
But it
like
wasn't British.
much more music.
Ours was not British.
It wasn't British, but they had Robin Leach as like the narrator. It was not good. But it was like stupid. It would be like I'll put it in. It's like the fabulous life of ...
Yes.
Remember?
Of course I remember.
2 bodies found in cave,
Where?
Northridge.
Oh my God.
Why
Wait,
are you
why is
telling
there a
me about
cave
this?
there? I have so many questions.
Good question. Tell us about the cave, everybody. My name is Diane.
Okay. Well, who's your bad boy on the block this week? Now that we're done with
God.
we'll skip updates. Actually, no, there's one update I want to say, but whatever. It'll be fine. That was a lot of Judi James talk.
I feel like there were a lot of updates this week, but I honestly don't remember them. Now Judi James has knocked out on my entire sense.
Judi James has
and
changed my
brain.
perspective on everything.
Honestly. What was I looking at? Oh, yeah. Duh. Let me open my notes. Oh, my God. This is a huge one. I don't know if you feel the same way because now you live all the way up here, 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
Netflix festival?
Oh.
I'm going to shoot myself in the face.
Yeah, you're in the thick of it.
It's everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
everywhere.
It is.
And it's really on top of us.
Yeah.
It's inside of us.
Oh, okay.
It's up, below,
Yep.
everywhere.
Yep, you're
When I
really
left
in
the
it.
house today, holy fuck.
But-
and there's not even anything up above right now. Not today. You know what I mean?
Isn't it all
Just not
next
trying to
week
be very-
too?
Yes. It won't stop.
I went to a couple shows last year. And
I
it
have a
was fun.
guest next week and I'm just like,
Oh,
this
right.
is fine.
Should we be doing double right now?
Oh shit. I forgot about that. So maybe we'll have updates.
Okay, fine.
Okay, sure.
Wow, I didn't really think about that.
I didn't even think about that either. I am such a bad planner.
Okay, so I guess like maybe it's great that we talked about Judi James for 10 minutes.
I think it's perfect.
Okay, so we'll do a double.
That's a Moyle. Great. Haha.
Okay, Moyle on the loose. Literally a surprise one.
Wow, surprise Moyle.
Surprise
I didn't know
Moyle.
he was here, and now he's here.
Sometimes it's good that they're always creeping around.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, that's annoying. Is there a lot of
so
traffic
weird.
and shit? Are you going to
no,
go see a show with your guest?
I thought about it, but like, no, not
Nothing's-
at all. There's only like 1 or 2 I want to see, and like, all the lessers.
Yeah,
It's fun to see. You're just like,
Yeah.
oh, who's considered a lesser in this? But also like, whatever.
not a lesser.
You know what I mean?
I
But
know.
like,
There's
not
like
a
the
big
headliners.
name.
There's
And
the headliners and then the
people,
lessers.
The one
Yeah.
like UCB, and you're like, oh, Laugh Factory, good job.
Right. There's like some people are like performing the Hollywood Bowl, and other people are
Congrats.
like, you're in the back room of this bar.
How nice. But like,
I went
how
to a
did
few
Netflix
shows last
manage?
year, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
somewhat.
It's just, like,
I mean,
God.
actually, no, I had a horrible time at the John Mulaney show
Oh right, you really did.
because parking, and it was just
Oh, that wasn't in Irvine or something.
it's in Englewood.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a huge venue too.
It's humongous, and it was It was the parking and getting there, so whatever.
You know, I still haven't been there.
The show was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go.
Staples, maybe, just because I could take a subway there, but like, I'm
Oh,
not.
yeah. You mean Crypto.com arena?
Whatever. I can't keep up. I hate all the name change shit. I mean, like, again, we're human on this earth, and now there's name changes for stadiums every fucking year. Come on.
I know.
What am I supposed to think
But
about?
I guess Staples really isn't a thing anymore.
Is it not?
But like, is
Staples
Crypto.com a
closed?
thing? No, it's around. There's just not that many of them.
It's like one that I can think of.
Yeah.
I mean, Staples used to be a place I would use the bathroom in the mall. My name is Diane.
Okay, perfect. My bad boy, I was literally going to talk about Biden.
Oh, please talk about Biden.
I mean, I feel like we already did the testicle.
Oh, I mean, we can still talk about his fucking old ass sensibilities and just how he might die at any moment. That's kind of what I'm hoping for.
Like, I was never expecting him to stop giving arms and money to Israel. I would love if he did. I never thought he was going to call for a ceasefire. I would love if he did. It would be amazing, but he doesn't. He won't. I'm sort of a little bit shook at the way that he has handled the campus protests, which is like taking the side of the fucking police coming in and shooting these kids with rubber bullets. And there's like a narrative that most of the people arrested were people that were not college students that like came onto these campuses and to like, you know, God forbid, help the students protest. Imagine anything worse. And there's a narrative that most of the people who got arrested or shot in the face with rubber bullets were like these people that were not students, but that's not true. And even if they were, it just really pissed me off. The whole thing pissed me off, and the cops constantly pissed me off, but they were just like they're just so unnecessarily aggro about everything.
Yeah, I mean, I
like,
watched
why you
it.
gotta march in there like that?
Like texting you even though you're absolutely asleep at like 1:30 when I was watching it live, and I was like, what?
Like the way they march, it's just so icky. It's like fucking bleak, and it's happening everywhere, and like
Bleak is the word, and it makes me wonder if like, okay, sure, did our parents feel this way
about Vietnam?
about everything?
Oh yeah.
I mean, that, just life in general.
Yeah.
Abortion.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Women's rights. People's rights.
Yeah.
Feeling crushed by the weight of people who don't care or have your, you know, well-being in their like again, I don't know. It's just like, I just don't know why life isn't different in this fucking day and age. It just feels like it's just even harder.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. That was my bad boy, and I found it to be really upsetting, all of the shit that happened this week.
It is really upsetting. It just is. I mean, yeah, and then double down. Like, I don't know why any authority would beat down on children, essentially, or people try like, it's just so gross.
And they say like,
I really just hate it all.
and they'll say like, peaceful protest is fine. I'm like, it was peaceful, and then your fucking baton wielding.
Why is the same
freak
story
show comes
all
in
over the place?
It's always the cops that
one-
escalate things.
Yeah.
It's always the cops that escalate
I think we're
things.
fucking stupid. I really do think that. I mean, it's just like, I don't know.
And like, I know Law and Order SVU is propaganda, but I still watch it weekly. But this week,
But it was
I had
okay?
a hard time watching it. I still watched it, but I was like, ugh, fuck you. I was annoyed.
My name is Zoe Claire.
My name is Zoe Clark, and I did still watch it though.
Is anybody's? I mean, are the stories good? I don't even know anymore.
No. It wasn't good. This was like a guy who was raping women the night before their wedding.
Oh, that's just
And he said like,
Was it this?
now you'll never forget me.
I just need to know.
Yeah.
How did he find? I mean, early TV talk.
Sure.
How
I was
did he
not planning on
find-
talking about this, but how did he find out that they were going to get married?
Kind of. I was going to
Well,
say
I'm
like
glad you asked, because finding a connection between these victims was nearly impossible.
there was the same venue, wasn't it?
It was the same wholesale florist.
Bitch. Wow. So he went to the flower district. What a beautiful place.
Yeah, and it's in New York.
Bum, bum.
But
yeah, sure. No, that's what I mean.
yeah.
It's a very beautiful there. It smells wonderful.
Yeah. So, but he was caught, and ultimately they had a plea deal. So
I hate everything.
So he is.
I really thought it was going to be the venue, but I was like, that's too obvious.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the venue, and it was only when couples were spending the night apart.
Was it? Oh my fucking god!
As is tradition, you know what I mean, before a wedding.
So stupid. So he would judge to see if they were going to be traditional or not.
Yeah.
Also,
and if
like
they were, he would break into the apartment and sexually assault the woman.
unbelievable writing. And then on top of it, did he work for the company?
Yeah, but he was like,
Inside job, always.
it was like he worked for the company, but it seemed like he was sort of a under the table employee, where he was like more of like the odd jobs guy. Where it
They were
was
just like, yeah, Jimmy was here last week.
no, he was.
He only works
was-
2
he was
days a
like,
week.
Leon's in the back right now.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Oh, he was there, baby.
God.
And then they did like an
Takedown.
undercover sting operation, which was deeply not.
And then he tried to hide in the fridge room.
No, he didn't try to hide in the fridge room. They did an undercover operation at a hotel where one of the detectives pretended to be a wife to be, and
That's
got his
hilarious.
DNA.
That is insane. Now I kind of want to watch this episode.
It
Wow.
was not a good
propaganda,
episode.
but I want to watch this terrible episode.
And it was really hard to get through because I was like so angry at the cops, and I was like, if SVU was real, Olivia Benson would be at Columbia University
I feel like I
macing
was-
these children or whatever.
I think you're right. I don't think I was ever meant to watch SVU all like once a week. I feel like I was meant to watch it all in once if I'm depressed or sick or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this season has not been very good. But if you want to watch this last episode, because I'm like, okay, you guys are really running out of plot lines. If this is like,
I saw, maybe I'll put this in the Slimer, that like Olivia helped an actual child who was in distress during filming. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. There was like a girl in a park who thought Olivia was a real cop.
I can't.
I'm so glad she went to Olivia instead of a real cop.
Me too.
And
My
by
name is
Olivia, I
Diane,
mean
who is
Mariska
actually a real cop now.
Mariska Hargitay, the actress.
Yep. That's okay. Well, the writers are, they're well, but
But hey,
you know what? We'll put every single writer's face in the Slimer. We're not going to do that, but like
no,
what's
it's just
going
going
on
to
down
be
there?
exclusively
What's
Judi James in the
going
Slimer.
on?
Angel.
Every
Absolutely.
Judi James pose is going in the Slimer. Maybe I wonder if we could do an AI Judi James article.
I think Judi James may use AI herself.
She's like Lady Gaga,
Lady Gaga, body language
Standing,
expert, but like
2006. Yeah.
Anyway, those are my bad boys. Do you have any more bad boys?
Well, they may pop out of nowhere, honestly, because like, oh God, I mean, Fran's still in his fucking cone.
Oh.
He was so upset with us. He pissed on Carlos. Actually,
Oh, he pissed on Carlos?
it wasn't really on Carlos. I mean, it was on him, but it was
Fran.
more about the bed, I would say, than
Okay.
him.
He
It was
happened to
really
be
sad.
in
He
the
happened to be the
area
way.
where his target was.
Fran couldn't tell. He has cone on. It's more of, Fran's little airport pillow cone. So
Yeah.
sad. I'll put an updated photo of him if we're light on the Slimer.
Okay.
But
I don't
yeah.
think we're going to be light on the Slimer.
I don't think so
I
either.
think we're going to be heavy on Judi James in the
I
Slimer.
think it's going to be packed with Judy.
Yeah.
Judy packed.
I mean,
I'm going to have to do a fucking foursome of
and
all
Diane,
of her perfect
I
poses.
don't want, this is a message for Diane. I don't want you to be jealous of Judy.
You know what I think, though? Yeah, Diane, please don't be jealous.
Because I know it's like, it is
We're
in
making
her nature.
fun of Judy.
It's in her nature to like want to be Judy.
Of course.
Which I get because she's Judi James,
She's
body
a bit of a
language
come
expert.
pick me. I don't want to say that, but,
Yeah.
Diane, you're not perfect.
So, but Diane, you're forever, and Judi James is just for right now.
The thing about Judy is you can tell she's so critical. She's even self-critiquing. She cannot relax into a normal pose. My
No.
name is Julia Davidovich,
You're
and I
right.
stand by that.
She can't relax into a normal pose.
I kind of think I should be new Judy James because I'm reading her very hard.
Let's assume her identity.
Yeah, let's become her. Kill her. Just kidding.
Okay. Hey, we're going to take the rest of this conversation off pod, but just want to say
This is very normal. We are normal.
Judi James on Death Watch.
Kill yourself.
Absolutely.
Wow, this is not a threat.
No. It's a promise.
It's just like, I don't know, maybe you shouldn't have made fun of our favorite king, King Charles.
Yeah, he is one of the best.
So he's on Death Watch for sure.
Okay, I guess we should just do updates and then stop this pod. I mean, what do you think?
We'll do updates and then that's a good idea.
Smile. Okay.
Doing a different post for once.
You are doing, well, not really. You did the same head.
Exact same how tilt. I didn't know if you were making fun of me last week. I was like, interesting. I do
was
like
so-
that little sound.
What
that
little
little
sound?
drop. Surprise, surprise. Surprise.
What's that?
Surprise, surprise. Isn't that like a TikTok thing? Like it's a TikTok sound or whatever you call
I
it
don't
there.
know it.
What? What the fuck are you talking? I'm just not doing it right.
Okay.
You would know exactly what it was if someone
Okay.
else was singing it. Trust me.
I do.
I will.
Let's pop into these updates real fast.
Sure. Perfect. We're perfect.
We're perfect. Surprise Moyle, but we're perfect other than that. Okay.
Spoiled brat.
Are you gonna do like drinks with
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to Hamburger Mary's. If
Oh
you're
my God.
interested in doing a
next
drag.
week?
Yeah, we're doing a drag on Friday. We're doing that literal Vanderpump Rules place. I mean, I'm doing total tours with her.
Gypsy went there.
Brunch, if you want to do brunch.
Oh, I would
she
rather do
wait.
brunch.
Where'd she go?
She went to Sir.
Shut
The
up.
Vanderpump Rules.
Oh my
place.
god, I'm basically a gypsy.
You are. All right, so let's do some bad boy updates. Do we feel qualified to talk about the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef?
It's like I literally had to get filled in by a friend because I didn't know what the fuck was happening.
Essentially, I guess Drake put out a I'm going to sound like the whitest person on earth, but
We're absolutely
I guess
white.
Drake put out a diss track about Kendrick.
It's fine.
A few months ago, and Kendrick responded on his most recent album, and then Drake responded, and then Kendrick responded like literally within minutes, and then then Kendrick put out another track. So he has released a total of 4 diss tracks.
It's so much. I mean, on one hand, good for you.
Yep, agreed. And
But
you know,
sometimes, I mean, okay, it's not sometimes. Every time. Just like, just because you do a lot of something doesn't make it good.
I know.
Why you?
Although,
so
like,
much shit,
Kendrick
the quality.
is decidedly better than Drake.
Oh my god! By a landslide.
By a landslide.
By a landslide.
And so, you know, it seems like the overview is Drake said Kendrick, like, maybe was abusive to his wife.
Yeah, he made certainly some interesting allegations.
And then Kendrick's main allegation was that Drake is a pedophile, which we all knew.
Sure, we knew that. This one we knew.
Yeah. And he
Said
also
things
said that,
like, "Oh, you know, if your kid needs a real like dad or something."
yeah, a lot of that.
Kinda
He
stuff
also
like that.
claimed that Drake had a secret daughter.
Ooh, spicy.
Spicy. He, you know, there were other things he said that I'm certainly not the one to talk about relating to race. And
Wow, it's so nuts, though. I mean,
made fun of him for being from Canada, of course.
that's fair. It is really a Toronto LA
He is, yeah.
feud.
It
isn't
is.
Interesting.
This is you. Do you feel torn into pieces?
Not at all.
Torn up inside?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. I guess late breaking bad boy, the Leafs lost in Game 7.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear
Fucking
that.
absolute losers. It is a world's losingest team. Don't be a sports fan.
In Game 7
There's
of
no
the,
reason to
of
do it.
the big one?
No.
Oh.
No. It's like, you know, you're always surprised. I mean, I'm always surprised when the Leafs make it to the playoffs. And then I'm like,
Okay.
you're not going to make it past the first round.
Oh,
There's no
shit.
fucking way.
Shots fired, though.
They're a terrible team. They don't have to win games because it's a very long-standing franchise that will never cease to make money. So, anyway, whatever. Fucking Leafs.
Great. So that also sucks for Drake about that. I'm sure he's devastated.
He doesn't. I don't think he gives a shit about hockey. Maybe he does though.
But yeah, I'll never forget when Drake texted Millie Bobby Brown when she was a child, and I find him
So
to be
deplorable.
definitely weird. And also, I
I'll
mean,
never
there's
forget when he
definitely-
was pouring hot sauce into condoms. Did he tell?
Oh
did Kendrick
my
talk about that?
God.
Because that's just strange.
That is so true. Why wasn't that the first thing brought up?
It should be the first thing in every conversation anybody has.
I forgot about that.
It should be like a qualifying conversation piece. Like, hey, do you think it's weird that Drake shoves hot sauce in his condoms?
So that the person
After?
doesn't try to impregnate themselves.
Have you ever done that? Don't answer that.
It's just so crooked
It's
to
really
put hot sauce in it, and then if they were to do it, their cooch would be on fire.
I can't wait for TV talk this week. Please remind me because I'm gonna actually maybe just put it in my notes now.
About what? Hot sauce condoms?
No, but it's about like jizz
Okay, perfect.
for sure.
I can't wait. Sounds perfect. So that's that. The other update I saw, the people who did the Russell Brand documentary, Channel 4.
Incredible. The people behind Channel 4,
The people behind Channel 4.
aka the UK.
They're doing a Kevin Spacey one.
Oh, interesting news.
And it comes out actually tomorrow.
I want you to get excited about your life.
exciting. Monday.
It's called Spacey Unmasked. It's
Perfect.
2 parts.
Wow.
And it's going to take a forensic look at Spacey's rise to stardom and the accusations. And Kevin Spacey has said he wants more time so he can refute any allegations against him.
What a
And
bitch.
I guess what the article I read said 10 men make accusations in the documentary.
That's so many.
That's so many.
He needs to be stopped.
He won't stop. Like, how is
He
this?
really won't stop.
This
He's
man
not
is not
embarrassed.
stopping.
I wish. I mean, he's another one. You and Joe Biden, why don't you just like disappear? Huh?
I mean, and I thought Kevin Spacey he did disappear for a little bit. He just
Terrible
kept
people.
making those weird videos around Christmas time.
I hate it. Stop it. Stop making your weird Christmas videos.
Seriously.
Go away forever.
And but
Smoke
then he
those
came back.
meats
He was
in
like, "I'm doing
private."
movies again."
Yeah, I don't know why he's doing movies again.
Me neither. But now this documentary is coming out, and it does seem like 10 people's a lot, but no one takes anything seriously, especially sexual assault. I mean, not especially male sexual assault victims, but all sexual assault victims, including male ones, are never taken seriously. But I do hope people give a fuck.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, it's just really sad that, I mean, it's not, I wouldn't say it's totally ignored, but like, I would say that, I mean, what was the recent? Oh, it was the baby reindeer. That's what it was. I guess it's not that it's becoming more and more, it is becoming more and more talked about, I think.
It is, yeah.
I'm glad that it's like, it feels safer out there for people to talk about their stories because
Yeah.
it probably felt, I mean, way more terrible.
Yeah.
Back when
I
people
think
were way more terrible. Even though the world seems still terrible.
there's this drag queen named Shangela. Are you familiar with
Oh,
this
I
whole
remember
saga?
Shangela.
So
Oh, what happened?
Shangela's been accused of
Oh, dear.
I guess it would be like sexual misconduct, but also assault involving intoxicated fans that are much younger.
Ew, no.
And there have been multiple allegations over a course of years, and it kept being swept under the rug, swept under the rug, swept under the rug. And then this year, a couple months ago, Rolling Stone came out with an article where there was like a decent number of accusations. I don't remember the exact number. And I think people, these were fans of Shangela, and like they were queer men. And a lot of them were like, I was so scared to come forward because there's already so much hatred towards gay people. Shangela's a drag queen. There's like all of the drag bands and stuff. And if I come forward about this, it's just going to, further the stigma that, gay people are rapists.
Oh my God.
And so there's like this added pressure of not wanting to come forward if you're a gay person and you were assaulted by, if you're a gay man and you were assaulted by a gay man, there's like that additional pressure not to come forward, especially a powerful person who's like well known. It sucks. It's so shitty. And it's just like, it sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like a person in power, I guess, anywhere really.
Yeah.
But I guess this is just even, I mean, with all the stigma attached to it. It's just sad.
Yeah.
It's just so sad.
So I can't speak for Kevin Spacey's victims and if they feel the same way, but the most recent case I saw that was like a male victims and a male assailant that I can remember, other than Baby Reindeer. Was that. So, I mean, I'll watch that. Maybe we can, it won't be next week. Maybe in 2 weeks we can talk about
We'll space out.
We'll space out on the doc.
Are they releasing both at once, you think? Or
No,
is
it's tomorrow and the next day. One day after the other.
Day after the other, right?
Two-parter.
I do like when it's a day and the next day. You have something to look forward to. Wow, it's
Yeah.
so creepy when I'm talking about Kevin Spacey shit, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean,
content,
definitely May the 4th be with you, by the way. I texted Julia that yesterday. She loved it.
I'll put it in the summer. It was a terrible moment. It was a terrible moment. I was so scared.
It was said on the radio like 7 times, and they were like, "Make sure to watch Star Wars today." And I'm like, "Dude,
Trust me." I mean, this was almost accidental, but like, I found like Carlos's Star Wars little blankie. There's like a small blanket. It looks like one of those
Kismet.
Target ones. Oh my God, that's Kismet. And I was like, "Oh, okay. I'm gonna absolutely place this down." But it was like, why did you come on May 4th of all fucking days?
So true.
How would you find me?
May the 4th be with you." All right. Well, I guess that'll be done with part 1 and done because
A little teasy for next
a
week.
little teasy for next week. I'm sure it'll be great. I'm sure it'll be, loads better or just about the same. So email Diane at badboypod.com.
We can't bear to not speak into a mic for 1 week.
Exactly.
It's hard for us.
Email Diane your Judi hot takes.
Your Judi takes.
Your Judi takes.
And Judi.
Shop.badboy.com if you want.
Boo.
Please leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
I'd love to see it.
Subscribe. smash that subscribe button on wherever you listen to your podcasts.
When you do that, it tickles us.
Yep.
It's like that creepy vibrator weird couples have.
Oh yeah.
Beep. Except it's tickling, not like a vibe.
Judi James and her husband definitely have one of those remote control Bluetoothy vibrators.
They definitely consider themselves adventurous in the bedroom.
Oh, for sure, but they've never had a third.
No.
Judy would not allow it.
Barely adventurous.
Judy is like really the aggressor in that relationship. I just know it.
Aggressor is the word, I would say.
Yeah. Follow us at Bad Boy Podcast on Instagram. Really, we don't do anything else, so just that one's fine.
Yeah.
And then
it's like you're not even following anyone. You know, I love a whisper of a follow.
yeah,
It's just like, oh, you
we
post
only
one or two
post
times.
we only
Shut the
post
fuck
twice
up.
a week.
That's
so
it.
it's not going to clog up your shitty feed.
You're gonna see it. You're gonna go, haha.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sometimes Jerry will be like, "Oh, I didn't know you talked about." He saw the lizard from last week, and he was like,
shit.
"I didn't know you talked about Jessica on the pod."
Like, oh yeah, we talk about
And
the
I'm
lizard.
like, "You mean your other woman?"
And Carlos will sit there and go, haha.
Oh, that's nice. So supportive.
Yeah, you know,
They don't
I just
listen.
want a little giggle.
They don't listen, but it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. That way we can talk about them. Just
Exactly. Just kidding. We would absolutely never. I think that's it, right?
Kidding. Yeah.
Okay. That's
Perfect. Have a wonderful week.
Brought to you by Lady Parts.